Good morning, brothers and sisters in Christ, and let's dive into the Word. Today's reading is taken from John chapter 21, verse 1 to 14. And in this story, it seems like all the disciples have given up because the Lord is not there with them. He's gone, he's passed away. And so Simon decided to go back to his old ways of fishing. And his disciples also, the other disciples, decided, okay, let's go around and we'll also go fishing. And what happened is when they went fishing, the whole day they didn't catch anything until the following day. And the following day, Jesus was on the beach and he shouted to them when he came back with nothing. He said, have you caught anything? They said, no. Then he said, throw your nets to the right hand side. There might be something there. And true enough, there's a lot of fishes, 153 altogether. That's when John again recognized and said, told Simon, it is the Lord. I was wondering, why is it that Jesus keeps coming to them? This is his third appearance. The first one was right after his death. He came into the room, the upper room, and he showed his wounds to the disciples. The second time was because Thomas wasn't there, and Thomas being the doubtful Thomas that he is, Jesus came specifically just to show himself to Thomas. And this time, it is the third time he's coming to all his apostles. Now, I'm figuring out that there must be something in it. It must be of his great love that he has for all of them. And even for us till today. He came and what he did was, the first thing that he did after giving them things to eat, fish and all that, first thing he asked was, Simon, do you really love me? And what he wanted to do, I believe, and even is written in the heading, is to reinstate Simon. Reinstate Simon. Because later on, Simon will be the one who will be leading the whole church. And when he reinstated Simon, he asked him peculiarly 3 times. And I was wondering why. The church teaches us that there are 3 types of love. Okay? When he asked Simon, do you love me? There are 3 types of love. There is one which is called the puppy love. Okay? This is what we feel when with such intensity, and some people call it you have a crush on somebody, and it's with such intensity and love for someone, so much so that you have some sort of mini passion, you can call it, not actually passion but mini passion, and it's only for a time being. It's very shallow. That's puppy love. The other one is philia love, P-H-I-L-I-A, philia love. Now this love is more of a brotherly love, like maybe a brother for a sister and a sister for a brother. Okay. Now the third one that the church teaches us is the agape love. Now the agape love is unconditional love, and that is only one that you can get unconditional from God. And he's saying that this agape love is the love from the Father to the human beings, to his creation. Okay, and of course, we're not talking about the other creation. We're talking about the human species, the human kind. And this is the special love that he keeps for all of us. All right. Now, when I put these two together, I was thinking, why is it that he asked Simon 3 times? Is it because he's trying to clear off and say, do you have agape love for me? Do you have puppy love for me? And then maybe he's asking the second time, do you have filial love for me? And finally, maybe the third time he's asking, okay, now do you actually have agape love for me? I believe, brothers and sisters, that there's more to it than just this. Because when Jesus was on earth, he represented the Trinitarian God. Remember at one point in John, the Gospel of John, he says, one of the apostles asked him, show us the Father. And what he says, if you've seen me, you have seen the Father. And in another place he says, the Father is in me and I in him. And if you read the Gospel of Luke, the last chapter, realize that he also did something for the apostles. He breathed on them and he said, receive the Holy Spirit. He breathed on them. So if you really think about it, he is, while he was on earth, although he was just, what people saw was just Jesus, he was the representation of the Father and the Holy Spirit at the same time. The Father is in me and I am in him. Okay? And then breathe on the disciples, receive the Holy Spirit. I believe that when it was time for when Jesus wanted Simon to take over the reins, he had to do something. He had to reinstate Simon as the pillar of the church. And he can only do that if Simon confesses his love, not just for Jesus when he could ask just one time, but Simon, do you love the Father who is in me? And Simon said, yes. Then he asked, Simon, do you love the Holy Spirit that is in me? And he said, yes. And finally he said, Simon, do you love me? And Simon was really upset. Why he had to be asked 3 times. And he said, Lord, you know everything. You know I love you. You know I really love you. So you see, brothers and sisters, Jesus wanted to reinstate Simon and profess, first of all, that he actually loves the Father without him knowing, the Holy Spirit without him knowing, and of course Jesus who we can see. And because of that, I believe that he is actually giving, not only Simon at that point, telling Simon, okay, this is your second chance. He's giving it to every one of us believers. Every one of us. And Easter is the price that he paid to prove his love to us. The unconditional agape love, which is what agape love is. Unconditional love. And he died without conditions, that whether we love him or not. So my brothers and sisters, I ask you, grab the chance. Take the chance right now. The second chance that God is giving you. He's died for you. He's giving you his agape love. He came 3 times to the apostle just to show how much he loved them. He kept coming and coming. And if Simon can do such a thing as to turn away from all the 3 people that Jesus represented, himself and the Holy Spirit and the Father, if he can do that, I am sure if he is forgiven, we also are not only forgiven, God has called us back and he wants to love us like before. Alright? He wants to love us as never stopping love. It's an unconditional love. He has never actually stopped loving us. So brothers and sisters, take the chance. The second chance God is giving us, this is Easter. Take it and say, here I am, Lord. Here I am, Lord. Send me. Thank you, brothers. Happy Easter and God bless you.